So in the navigation, let's say you want to enter a destination. So let's say we want to go to the Crescent Shopping Centre, Limerick. So you just type in your destination, and as you can see, the blue status bar is flying up and down, so it is now searching. So we'll keep on typing. So as you can see, it has brought up the Crescent Shopping Centre. So if you want to go there, you just tap and then hit the start.
The routes are being calculated. Please select a route.
So you select your preferred route.
The destination is in the direction shown.
So again, you can switch your display from the main display on your left hand side to the active info display. And then if you hit the view on the steering wheel, you can select full screen, or you can have your square screen, and this shows you your turn-by-turn directions up in the top left. That's your fuel consumption, average fuel consumption. Up in the top right is what's playing on your media, and then your fuel range. But again, you can personalize that area of the vehicle. Now moving on to the climate control system. So you have heated seats for both driver and passenger. So to activate those, you just press the button. So it'll activate it at its highest setting, which is 3 bars, medium setting 2 bars, and then lowest setting 1 bar. And then you press it again to turn it off. You have your temperature control here. So it has 3-zone climate control, so 2 zones in the front, and there's also 1 in the rear. So to adjust the temperature, you just twist the dial to the left or the right. When you have your desired temperature selected, you can choose to leave the driver zone on 1 setting and the passenger zone on another setting, or alternatively you can press the synchronize button, and that will synchronize both zones to be, let's say, 19 degrees centigrade. The middle button then adjusts the fan speed, and the left hand button then lets you choose the rear windscreen demister or the front windscreen demister. And then the right hand side button lets you turn on the AC or turn on the maximum air conditioning. Menu then brings up your climate control on the main display, so you can actually change the heating in the back of the car as well. So if you have kids in the back, you can, by tapping this, you can turn it down or you can turn it up, and you can also lock the back so that they can't change the settings. So very, very handy feature. So that is the climate control system. Underneath that then you have your USB. So you have 2 USB plugs. I'll show you the usefulness of them in the next segment of the video. So now I'm going to demonstrate the Apple CarPlay feature. So to use this feature, you need a iPhone cable. We have this Volkswagen accessory that I'm going to use to plug in my iPhone. So just pop in your USB and then plug in your media device. So if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, to operate the sunroof, so you have this button here, will open or close this tray. So that's going to open it all the way back. This button here then, so to tilt you just push up like so. That gives you your tilt feature. And then to open it back, you just pull back towards the rear of the car. And there goes your sunroof. And then to close, again, just push forward. And then to close the tray, press the forward button. And that closes your tray over. Also, you have an auto dimming rear view mirror. So what that means is when a car comes up behind you with their lights shining bright, the mirror will dim so you don't get dazzled. So another handy little feature of the Tiguan Highline stroke R-Line. You have an emergency call button. So if you have a breakdown or an accident, you press the SOS button for an accident. If you have a breakdown, you press the tool button. What that will do is the SOS will call the emergency services and the tool button will call the Volkswagen Assist, which are Volkswagen's 24-hour breakdown service. In relation to the lights on the car, you have automatic headlights. So you have the switch here on the right hand side. Just turn that to auto and that will turn on the lights at night time automatically. Also, you have a feature called high beam assist. So you just push this stalk forward and you see you get a symbol up on the dash. That means high beam, low beam will come on automatically. So if a car comes towards you, it'll automatically dim the lights. If you drive into a lit up area and you have your full headlights on, they will automatically dip. And if you drive from a lit up area into a dark area, it'll also turn on the high beam. So a very, very handy function in the Tiguan Highline stroke R-Line.